I thought that today I might show you what's involved in the exhaust system, because the exhausts, like wheels of a hot rod, I think are one of the most important things, and the exhausts on this particular vehicle are really going to be a major feature. So what we're doing here is we mock up the exhausts out of old pipe. We go down to the exhaust place and we buy reject bends that might not be up to scratch, out of mild steel, and we make a template of what we think it should look like. We try it in, and if we're happy with it, we go back with the template and we get it bent in one piece in stainless steel. So this is the actual one that's going to that fitted it, and this is the bend up one out of stainless, which we will use. It'll be it's all, obviously the ends are made a bit longer. You will notice that after they've been through the former, they have a little bit of marks from the formers. All those marks have got to be linished out, and that takes a lot of time and effort with the file. We have an example here of one that's finished. This pipe has had quite a few hours of work done on it. It's been filed, all the marks have been linished out, and it'll be polished now before it's actually welded to the header plate. So the job of polishing them at the end is all virtually completed. So that's it's quite a time-consuming job. I would expect that I'll be spending 3 to 4 weeks on the extractors, because the very important thing is to get both sides the same, and when it's all added up, I've got to make 46 individual pipes, half of them out of stainless steel, half of them out of mild steel. Mild steel, as I said, are the mock-up or the samples. So after the extractors are all matched up as far as height go, and in line and all at the same angle, you'll see just under here a second header plate, because that's been done so we can get the extractors in and out, because there's not that much room in there to get the exhausts in. So we're making them in two pieces, so they come from the head down to this header plate. It'll come from that second header plate down here to a 6-into-1 collector. That's because it's a V12 engine. Everybody's got a 4-into-1 collector, but this has got to have a 6-into-1 collector made, so that's got to be specially made. So after it's 6-into-1, it'll go into about a 5-inch side pipe, which will extend along the side of the car with the muffler to the rear wheels. So the exhaust is a fairly major job. What you're looking at here, I think you'll never ever see again in any other engine that I know of. Totally unique. 6 exhausts on the right hand side, 6 exhausts coming out the left hand side, all made out of stainless steel. There's the next pipe to go in, all shaped. That will sit in, go into the be fitted into the second header plate down there, and tapped into position, and that gives it a nice flowing effect. But as I said before, the secret is you've got to get the two pipes looking even all the way down, same height along to match the manifold, the intake manifold, and try and get the correct and same clearance down each side of the body. It's all stuff that takes hours and hours to do, and probably people just look at it and say, oh, that's the exhaust. They don't realise how much work goes into it. There's the intake manifold that we made, and in true hot rod tradition, we've picked Stromberg 97 carburettors, the traditional hot rod carburettor, first made in 1934 on the V8s, and most true nostalgic hot rods run these carburettors. So we were able to fit 5 of them on top of this engine to give it that hot rod effect. They will be fitted with small oval air cleaners, which keeps the overall heights not too bad. So unlike other cars, sticking out of the engine we have a distributor, we'll have 12 exhausts, we'll have 5 carburettors, we'll have the water intake, that's where the highest point of the water system will be, so that the water will be filled through there. Fuel regulator and fuel rail running down that side, throttle cable on this side, and all made up, handmade, totally different to anybody else. This will be a one-off. Nobody else will have anything like this to my knowledge. I've not been able to find one on the internet, and there's certainly none in Australia that I know have been put into cars.